Devoured Culinary Classic will showcase the best food and wine Arizona has to offer. It's all happening this weekend, and here with more is Kimber Lanning, founder of Local First Arizona and Devoured. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, wine in Arizona, people usually don't put together,
That's
hand in
right.
hand, but Arizona really has some fabulous homegrown wineries.
We have a booming wine industry, and most people don't. You know, they think of Phoenix in the middle of the summer and don't realize we have 3 distinct wine growing regions, and all of them are between 4,000 and 6,000 foot elevation. So that puts them on par with Argentina, Chile, other parts of Europe. And so these are 3 distinct regions that are just booming. We've got wines that have been poured in the White House.
Wow.
We have Dos Cabezas just got named in the San Francisco Chronicle as one of the best 100 wines in the country. We have them being served at James Beard Award-winning dinners. So, you know, this is incredible what's happening here in Arizona, and people need to just take note.
And you have some great pairings. I mean, talk to me about some of these wines and what you would pair it with, and why it's so important for people to choose wines here from Arizona.
You know, I'd love to. So we have a few different pairings recommended by different restaurants around town. If you want to be in the Arcadia area, we went to Justin Beckett's. It's called Beckett's Table.
Beckett's Table, yep.
And their sommeliers talked about 2 different meals that you could have, specifically the beef bourguignon. It's a shepherd's pie, beef bourguignon shepherd's pie, and he likes to do twists. You know, Chef Beckett does a lot of little twists. So he's recommending that you pair that with a Sand Reckoner Sangiovese, which is a full-bodied wine, and then also that could be paired with this Dos Cabezas red blend, which is primarily a Grenache.
Okay.
Those are, you know, more of a full-body blend. The one thing you want to keep in mind when you're pairing your wines is there is no real standard. You have to think about your meals. So you can't just say, well, chicken goes with white wine.
Yes, white,
you know, if it's brown chicken or if it's with a heavier sauce, it may be paired better with a nice light red wine. So
never met a bottle I didn't like, Kimber. Okay, so when it comes to it, because I do like the whites, the Sauvignon Blancs and the Chardonnays.
Yes, moving downtown, Chef Rita French at Province, which is downtown, wonderful restaurant if you haven't been. She's recommending their Havana Mojo Pork be paired with this Arizona Stronghold
that looks
Chardonnay.
Delicious.
Absolutely, and this is a wonderful Chardonnay. Arizona Stronghold has a beautiful tasting room up in the Verde Valley, so if you haven't been to Old Town Cottonwood, I highly recommend you go.
What a fun day trip.
And then moving over here, we have from Federal Pizza, we have a recommendation. Federal is the new concoction brought to us by Upward Projects, which is the folks behind Postino in the Windsor.
Oh.
And this is a really nice light red wine from Page Springs Cellars, and that they recommend to be paired with their Big Star Pizza. So, you know, we've got fancy and we've got casual, but this is a really nice, it's called Vino de la Familia. And again, they're from the Cornville area up in northern Arizona. All of these regions have wonderful wine tours. Highly recommend you get out and explore Arizona.
And really get the word out that Arizona wines are something to be reckoned with, and they're delicious.
Right, and you can find them at all different restaurants around town. You know, you've got Pizzeria Bianco is doing a lot with them, F&B out in Scottsdale. You can find all kinds of Arizona wines around town.
All right, and for Devoured Culinary Classic, unfortunately, it is sold out. But people can still go and support the local wineries.
Well, yes, and you can find these wines year-round at AJ's. The festival did sell out 3 weeks in advance. Highly recommend you get on it next year. It is the best festival in town.
I definitely will, because when you said, oh, it's sold out 3 weeks prior to it opening, I'm like, okay, Mom was a little short on that. So thank you so much. And of course, for more information, please go to our website at azfamily.com/yourlife or dial our hotline.